and the kind of game you had?
First of all, for me, I have to give the glory to the Lord. Tonight was a special night, for our group, because we had this chance to close it out here at home, and for me, the biggest thing was just bringing energy to our group. I felt like we lacked it in the first quarter, and when I came back in the second, I felt like we needed to step it up. We were talking about it a lot in the huddle, but we weren't really getting it done. We have had a great opportunity here at home to handle this, and I knew it was going to take a lot more than just playing a normal game.
Al, so you had over 20 points, 15 boards, 5 assists tonight. Only other players at your age to do that were LeBron and Kareem in NBA history. You never really have cared about stats, so I'm wondering how it feels hearing that kind of stat line, that kind of history.
It feels great because we won. So that's the only satisfaction I get out of it. You can have a game like that, and if you don't get it done, but I'm happy because I was able to help the team, win this game. This was, we have to give credit, not quit. They really pushed us to the brink.
And then Garland kept going after you in those switches over and over throughout the game, and you stopped him pretty much every time. So how much did you relish them continuing to go at you and continuing to challenge you throughout the game? Joe talked about us, taking the challenge defensively, individually, and this was, one of those nights that we had to, as a man, we had to look in the mirror and step up and try to do our best. And for me, it was just, trying to do whatever I could and use my length and just staying solid and just continue to take on that challenge time after time.
Al, you said your secret this morning that faith at 37 and a secret, which you didn't want to talk about, got you through that. But did you feel this morning when you woke up that you had that kind of passion, that energy? Because I think there were 16 rebounds in the fourth quarter. You had 9 of them out of the 16 total for both teams. What kind of drove you all the way through that game to get it done?
I just think, we talked about this morning having the opportunity here at home. And, I feel like at times we probably didn't shoot the ball as well as we wanted to. And sometimes that happens in the past and, things don't go our way. And so for me, it was like, man, just trying to find a way. I felt okay this morning. I didn't feel great necessarily. But once we got going and the game got going and I just saw that we weren't where we needed to be as a group. Like, it's like you have to do something, and I just want to bring that energy to our group, and the group was able to feed off of it, and we all just continue to play. The guys continue to trust me because the way that they were designing everything was for me to essentially shoot the ball or make plays through me. So the guys just did a great job. JT, JB, Drew, time after time, finding me and just having confidence in me.
Al, there was a timeout during the third quarter where you could see you and Derek both looked pretty animated talking to the team in the huddle. I'm just curious, what was the message you were trying to convey in that timeout, and how do you feel about the way you guys responded?
Man, tonight, I felt like there was like a bunch of timeouts, and I feel like I said a lot of stuff, so I can't remember, but it was probably along the lines of, we have to continue the intensity, defensively, we have to play hard. We all wanted this so bad, and I'm just happy that we were able to take advantage of this. In the past, we've been in this position and haven't been able to close things, and this is a sign of growth for our group. So I'm very proud of that.
Al, I understand this is not what the end goal is, but for you to be a part of this core now for the last 3 years and where you're at in your career after 17 years, what does it mean to advance to a third straight Eastern Conference final?
It's special. It's something that it's hard to do. It's very difficult to do, and it means a lot to me. I'm very proud of, just the work that our guys continue to put in. JT, JB, how they've continued to get better, how no matter what gets thrown at them, things that people want to talk about, criticize, our guys continue to work, and they continue to think what's best for our group. And this year that's been very obvious. Guys are, trying to play the right way. They're sacrificing for the team. That's been a theme for us all year, and I'm just very proud of where we're at right now at this point, understanding that there's a lot of work to do ahead for our group. But yeah, this is another positive step to where we want to get to.
Al, as a leader on this team, Joe talked about how from day one you made a decision to trust in him. What has he done for this group this year, and what has he done for you?
Joe has been key for our success. I feel like he has put us in positions defensively, but also offensively, for us to continue to grow as players on the offensive side of the ball, continue to make reads, continue to figure things out. There's a lot of ways that teams try to play us, and I feel like he's been great tactically with our group, making us see things, making us think about them, and us being able to process so much information. And JT and JB, I feel like, have been great with that, because it's a lot that gets thrown at them and different things that they have to navigate. So Joe has been really good with that, and just as a leader of our group, we follow him. He demands a lot from us, and we're right there. We're plugging away, and we know, obviously, we still have a ways to go, but he's done a very good job this year.
Last question.
Al, you've been part of the Celtics organization for 6 seasons now. You had that special moment where, the play had stopped and you walked out the middle of the court, really embraced the cheers of the fans. Can you talk about what that moment was like and what your relationship with the Celtics fans kind of feels like at this stage in your career?
It's special. It's special when you're here at the Garden. This is something I just don't take for granted.